Hey guys, so this is the Samsung Galaxy A23, also a successor to the A22 Samsung released last year. I said also because Samsung has upgraded all the A series lineup, and these new 2022 devices should offer major improvement coming from their predecessor. Now the question is the Samsung Galaxy A23 a major upgrade to the Samsung Galaxy A22 from last year? In this video, I'm going to review it and share my thoughts with you guys so to help you guys make an informed purchase decision. But before we begin, if you haven't already, please kindly hit on that subscribe button to join this awesome family, and be sure to turn on that post notification so you get alerted whenever I post any new video. The Samsung Galaxy A22 comes with a Snapdragon 680 octa-core processor paired with 4 gigs of RAM that can be expanded to 8 GB through virtual memory technology, which Samsung calls RAM Plus. The unit that I have here comes with 128 GB of internal storage. There's also a variant with 64 GB of internal storage, 90 Hz faster refresh rate, and it costs only 135,000 Naira or $230. Okay, so for the unboxing experience, the Samsung Galaxy A23 comes with some basic accessories. Basic because some other accessories like the earpiece and the case are missing in the box. Things that we have in the box includes a 15-watt fast charger, a USB Type-C charging cable, a user start guide, and a SIM ejector tool. It is a lot better than what we got from the Samsung Galaxy A53 though. Just like the Samsung Galaxy A13 I reviewed recently, if you haven't seen that video, I'll have links to it in the description box below. It carries design cues from some of its higher siblings. The A23 is good looking, and I love how it feels in the hands with its rounded corners. The awesome blue color that I have here looks similar to the Samsung Galaxy A53 and the rest of the A series lineup this year. The A23 has a glossy finish on the back. If you have sweaty or oily hands, you might need to be wiping it every now and then to keep it clean. No guys, design is quite subjective, but I personally love the design of the Samsung Galaxy A series this year. The Galaxy A23 is made from plastic, which some might call cheap, but let's not forget that this is a budget smartphone. On the right side of the device, we got the power button and the volume rocker keys. The power button also serves as the fingerprint scanner. Apart from the animation speed, the fingerprint scanner is quite fast and responsive all the time. At this price point, it offers an acceptable unlocking speed. To the left side of the device, we have a SIM tray that can take dual nano SIM and a micro SD card. At the bottom of the device, we have a headphone jack, a microphone, a USB Type-C charging port, and a speaker grill. On top of the device, we have another microphone that gives it a balanced microphone quality for phone calls and general audio recording. Turning to the rear of the Samsung Galaxy A23, we have a quad camera setup that comprises a 50 megapixels main sensor, a 5 megapixels ultra-wide sensor, a 2 megapixels macro lens, and another 2 megapixels depth sensor. To be frank, those extra 2 cameras are just there to make it look better for commercials. To the front of the device, we have a 6.6-inch TFT LCD display with a teardrop notch. On that notch houses an 8 megapixel selfie camera, which is a downgrade from last year's model because last year's model had a 16 megapixels camera. The display is quite decent, and at this price point I expected better because the competition offers something much better with a lesser amount. It is a 1080p display with a pixels density of 400 protected with the Corning Gorilla Glass 5. It is sharp and bright for outdoor use, and consuming media content is very enjoyable on the display. However, AMOLED display would have been a better option considering last year's model had an AMOLED display. Samsung, I see what you've done there. Apart from enthusiasts or people like me, most people won't even know about this, and that's why Samsung chose this type of compromise. Overall, I think the display is okay as long as you look beyond the fact that this is not an AMOLED display. Okay, so the camera on the A23 has seen major improvement coming from last year's model. From 48 megapixels camera to a 50 megapixels main sensor on here. It is very decent, and its images come with some high level of details, especially when taken in a well-lit environment or a bright sunny day. I like how it handles dynamic range and colors in particular for a device of this caliber. The ultra-wide angle images are surprisingly good, and dynamic range is also good. However, details are not as sharp as it is with the main camera, as you can see here. Portrait images look good, and it is exactly what you expect from an entry-level device. The 8 megapixel selfie camera may seem like a downgrade on paper compared to its predecessor, but to my surprise, it took decent images and the quality is very acceptable. In fact, I'll choose the selfie images on the A23 over the ones on the A22. That's how good it is. I like the colors, the saturation level, and the overall details coming out of it. It just makes the image pop, and I love it. I'm pretty sure the A22 selfie image will produce a more detailed look when zoomed in than the A23. but how many people zoom into selfies? Do you? If you do, let me know down in the comment section below. Hey, what up guys? So this is the front facing camera of the Samsung Galaxy A23, currently shooting in 1080p 30 frames per second, which is actually the highest resolution this device can go. As you can see, it's struggling a bit when it comes to dynamic range, but I like the footage here. I like the skin tone. It looks okay. But what do you guys think about it? So this is the rare footage from the Samsung Galaxy A23, currently shooting in 1080p 30 frames per second, and the footage looks great. However, there is no form of stabilization on here, even though Samsung says this has OIS. Let me go ahead and walk faster. As you can see, the footage is not stable. Okay, let's run. As you can see, it's very shaky. However, I like how sharp and bright the footage looks. What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comment section below. Now let's talk about performance. The Samsung Galaxy A23 comes with a Snapdragon 680 chipset, which is a 6nm processor paired with 4GB of RAM that can be expanded to 8GB through virtual memory. The Snapdragon 680 chipset is an efficient processor. It promises to deliver better performance than last year's model while consuming less energy. Last year's model came with a MediaTek Helio G80 CPU. While it was capable, it wasn't that efficient. Performance is generally fine for what it is. When it comes to real-life performance, it is fast and responsive. Playing games, launching apps, and general multitasking performs very well. The user experience is very smooth thanks to the 90Hz high refresh rate. However, I've noticed some performance drop here and there when I add many open background apps. I believe it will be ironed out with software updates. Speaking of software update, so far I've gotten 2 software updates which have actually helped improve device stability and general performance. But I still think we need more update that will fix all the issues once and for all. As you can see from the synthetic benchmark scores here, it is more than capable for basic tasks like web browsing, gaming, and it handles multitasking without any problem, thanks to the swift response of the 90Hz refresh rate and the extra memory. Playing heavy game titles like PUBG and other CPU demanding games is totally fine with smooth gameplay as long as you adjust some of the game settings to low or medium graphics. I played Call of Duty Mobile on medium graphics settings and medium frame rates, and the gameplay was very okay. Now let's talk software. The Samsung Galaxy A23 comes with Android 12 out of the box with One UI 4.1. I would say that One UI has grown with high level of consistency with a rock solid stability packed with features and optimization. It is very clean with minimal bloatware and ads. However, some features found on the higher siblings are missing on the A23, like the screen recorder and some other native features found on the A53. As you can see, there's always a catch when going the low-end route. Now let's talk about battery life. The A23 comes with a 5000 mAh battery and I find it to be rock solid. It can comfortably last the entire day on a single charge, which should be more than enough for anyone. Now when it's time to juice it up, the 15-watt fast charger took 2 hours and 10 minutes to charge from 0 to 100%. So when it comes to battery, it is something you shouldn't worry about. The only sad part is that it might take longer to juice it up again. So that is it guys, the Samsung Galaxy A23 is a decent entry-level device that fixes some of the drawbacks of its predecessor, apart from the display which some people might not really appreciate. It comes with improved camera system, a faster refresh rate, a decent battery life, and a promised feature update from Samsung up to 3 years. At about 135,000 Naira or $230 for the unit that I have here, I think Samsung could have done better with pricing. However, the A23 is a compelling device and I would highly recommend it for people on a low budget that want something that ticks most of the necessary check marks. I'll have my affiliate links in the description box below just in case you have interest in buying it. So that is it guys, my review of the Samsung Galaxy A23. What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comment section below. If you enjoyed watching this video, give me a like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching and I'll talk to you in the very next one. Bye bye.